A video essay by Dominic Reyes, Spring 2022.
With too many examples of social and political injustice in this world, I decided to take a 10-minute drive around the neighborhood to look for some examples here and in my immediate family. We're here outside a local restaurant. As we can tell, there's only one handicapped entrance. With accessibility issues like this, we ask, is this social justice? We are here outside the house of an important political figure where they've put not just one, not two, not three, but 4 speed bumps in this area. We're less than 3 blocks down the road, groups of kids play, and there's no speed bumps around the road at the park. Is this political justice?
And now, we're here with my cousin to talk about examples of injustice in the workplace.
As a female construction project manager, I manage projects from start to finish. I've noticed on some instances when I am walking the job site with my male coworker, if a subcontractor has a question, most of the time they will direct the question towards my male coworker instead of myself, who can answer the question for them. A few instances, my male coworkers will redirect the questions towards me so that I can answer to show that I am the one managing the project. But in some instances, they will go ahead and also answer the question, ignoring or taking in instances of any input that I give.
That's a great example. So now we ask, is this organizational justice?
As we can see, the fight for justice is far from over. But through constant, unceasing, and unyielding effort, equity can be attainable for all. Would automatic doors provide the equitable solution to our problem, for our social justice issue? Behind me is the new consolidated school for Bassett and Armendariz Middle School. This school is being built for primarily 2 reasons. The first of which being to bring Northeast schools to the 21st century, and the second due to population density changes. This school was built through bond by a vote. So is this political justice?
And now, we're here with my dad to get his testimony of justice and equity changing over time in the school system. Dad?
Hello, my name is Jose, and I'd like to share a quick story about my life. In 1965, I started first grade here in the El Paso School District, and it was not a very kind era. English was the language that was supposed to be used in school, and many children like myself only knew Spanish. Many of us were chastised, set apart, and at the same time, one day I spoke Spanish in class and my teacher washed my mouth out with soap. Over time, we noticed that we were not treated equally, that we were treated quite segregated in the sense because English was not our language. If we fast forward 20 years, I became a teacher. And I realized that it is important for students to keep their home language while acquiring the language of school, which is English. English, then, has been this language of school, but it should not be at the cost of the home language, where children are able to communicate with their parents, their grandparents, and even their community. I believe social change has happened in the last 50 to 60 years in education, where bilingual education is the norm, and we have developed a climate of affirmation and respect instead of just an air of tolerance.
Thank you for your testimony. With this example in mind, we ask, could social justice be possible over time?
We've come a long way from the times of Socrates, and an even farther time from the definition of justice being an eye for an eye. It is my personal philosophy that only through equity can justice be achieved.